hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to share with you one interesting piece of mail that came in today, and it's huge. Huge. I don't remember. I mean, I ordered an 8x10 yesterday, but I was like, that can't have gotten here already. And sure enough, it wasn't. That's not what it was. I had purchased some postage stamps online, just spoiler alert, what was inside there, and it came in this ridiculously huge duck envelope. So somebody had to pay something for this duck envelope. I don't know what they cost here. Big, huge item. Big, huge item. And then, just to top it off, it says Retail Zero International, Tennessee, or Nolensville, Tennessee, 00. So it got some sort of label on there. But look at this here. All these stamps here, and they're actually falling off. These stamps, these are all 29s and 32s. They're just falling right off the envelope here. They just came right off. It looks like they've never even been used. It's still got some shine to the back of it. You know, there's another one. They're all falling. I bet you there was more postage. They're all coming off with no effort here. These are a little more stuck here, but those Lickum ones, they just fell right off. Absolutely insane. Insane. I think these might be sticky ones here. But even so, they're still coming right off of that. That's very strange. So what it was is I spent $11 on $14 and something odd in stamps, and I think I got free shipping if I'm not mistaken. So I said, okay, it says price drop. So it's like $14 worth of stamps, and I got it for $11. So I'm already saving, almost $3 right there. Then the crazy thing is that this right here is the exact contents that came out of, I just watched Poor Man's Stack video about some sort of shipping mistake. I just watched Media Marauder about his, I think he was calling them buyers and what he meant to say sellers and vendors and that sort of thing, but he got kind of backwards on that. But he had some issues, and like I said, they came in this giant, huge, ridiculously huge, I mean, this is even bigger than an 8x10. This is for like an 11x17 or something. I don't know what size envelope this is here. This is a 10.5 by, it's the number 5 envelope. That's absolutely insane. So these are the stamps that came in here. Most of them are 32s, but there's some 50s here. And look at this. Okay, these were all clipped out of a stamp album. So essentially what it was is somebody had a plate block album or some sort of, collector's album. So there's the Faster Than the Speed of Sound. And then this would go in this here. This is a plate block, so there's the block number, and that's the plate information there, and that's what goes in there. Same thing with this one here. So somebody spent, a good amount of money back in the day on this. And here's a whole sheet here, riverboats. So somebody cannibalized a stamp book. In fact, here is the sheet right here. And even in the mounts, these mounts cost a lot of money. These show guard mounts. So I'll be able to repurpose these if I can peel these off of here. These are like a cut to fit sort of thing. So basically they come in strips and then you cut them as long as you want. So I have a lot of show guard mounts that I might be able to replace on some of my, there's some more stamps here. And all of these are going to be what we call sacrifice. In some of the groups they've been calling them sacrifice. These are going to be used on postcards and envelopes and that sort of thing. I mean, craziness. Absolutely craziness. So bank error in my favor. And like I said, these I'm going to, because they're so mint and so perfect looking, I'm just going to stick those on some of my postcards. Again, they don't care about the postcards and they don't always come back properly canceled. So I figure, no harm, no foul. They're going to wreck my postcards there. I don't usually like to do that, but there's no way of knowing that they were ever. There's not even bizarre. Somebody spent what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $2 or $3, and then the eBay takes their cut. I spent $11. They probably got a whopping $5 or $6 or something crazy in profit. It doesn't make any sense. A minus of whatever they had to invest in this original stamp album. Maybe they got the stamp album for next to nothing. Stamp collectors are notoriously cheap. They don't spend a lot of money here. I'll just peel this off here and just show you. So some of these are licked on here, but I usually like to glue stick them into my albums. But anyway, there is a mount, and there are some Tennessee stamps, so there is a perfectly usable mount for my album. And then there are some stamps there, whether I choose to do anything with them. That is absolutely astounding and amazing. So yesterday, I mentioned I bought an 8x10. There was an autograph signer that signed in 22 And then there's been like 7 or 8 pending since then. So I don't know if this person signs once a year or what happens. But I found their autograph for $10 plus $7 for shipping. Now, there's a sale going on as historic images. I could get that image for $7. So $7, and if I buy 2 of them, that's $14, and they said free shipping. So, and then I pay for the shipping to send it there and wait, and it's already up to the price I paid for the, the autograph online, because it was $10 plus $4.90 or $5.99 for shipping, so $16 or something like crazy. And it looked all legit and everything, and I didn't want to wait a year and risk losing my photograph that I had since cherry picked or whatever. So no harm, no foul. And obviously, if I already had the photograph, I would send it and mail it out and take a chance there. But I don't have that. So these specialty photographs that cost me money, it would be like Rick Vintage Oddball Cards buying a special photograph and then having somebody sign it and then getting lost in the mail, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, that's not easy to find another one of those photographs. I mean, some of these pictures that I find from the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s are pretty easy to come by, but finding that exact image and also finding one for the price you want, because a lot of people are in that, too many photographs, got to get them out of here, $10 a photograph, and other people are like $27.99, and there's no wiggle room whatsoever, plus, $5 for shipping, and then they only give you discounts if you buy 2 or 3 of them. It's absolutely bananas. So that is very, very cool that I've got all the stamps and posters to play with, and we'll have a bunch of stuff mailed out in the next few days, weeks, what have you. Hopefully getting part of this desk cleared off. I can get my Alan Autry letter sent out. So very, very cool. Hope everybody enjoyed that. I always tell people that there's a vast array of postage stamps online for collecting and using that if you do a little bit of extra research and homework, a lot of times you break even, sometimes you pay over $1, but you still have cool stamps if provided you know what to do with them. Again, I don't like the newer stamps because the paper that they use is glossy and the cancel comes right off and messes up everything. That's why even some of these older ones that are shiny, they still work, they still bleed through the paper. So it's very, very cool. So that is what I have for today. So again, a lot of times eBay people bend over backwards to do something for you, so all the times that you get cheated and messed up on eBay, then there are those sellers that's like, why would he do that? He just lost money on this transaction. He could have put it in a much smaller envelope. Just imagine the stamps that I got. This was going off to Tom Filer. The stamps that I just got would have fit perfectly in here, and he could have done any number of first class for 66 cents, or he could have done anything else, because I'm not being charged for shipping, and it's $11 item. There's no sense to like throw $3 or $4 on a package, and so this one just goes out like this. Put a little cardboard stiffener in there, maybe an additional ounce there to get a little better handling, and that is what I have for today. And you can see I'm going to be writing out to Tom Filer once my COM-C comes in, and thank you for watching.